Okay, the opening bell ringing on Wall Street in the wake of the release of October's Consumer Price Index report last hour. And what an opening it is. We are looking live right now at the Dow, up 808 points. Wow. Yeah, just after the opening bell, the NASDAQ is up 450 points. The S&P 500 up nearly 120. So a lot of good news for investors, a lot of good news for your portfolio, we hope. Okay, I have to ask everybody here. I know that the camera crew are set up for my one shot, but would you guys like a 3-day work week?
Any day and all day.
What's the trade-off?
13 to 14-hour-long shifts.
Ooh, that's a rough.
I'll do it.
I could do that every other week, maybe.
Okay.
I'll
you would do it.
I'm in.
Nick looks
I
skeptical.
want to miss you all for 2 days.
Oh, that's sweet.
Always going right for
The teddy bear has spoken. Well, a Chick-fil-A franchise in Florida is serving up a new work plan for its employees, and it is that 3-day workday. Justin Lindsay, a franchisee in Kendall, Florida, just south of Miami, allowing employees to work 40 hours in that 3-day period. The new plan is intended to improve employee retention, work-life balance, and career growth. And we want to talk to Julie Bauke, President and Chief Career Strategist of the Bauke Group, to discuss how this would actually work for other companies. So we've heard of a 4-day work week. We've heard of places in Europe where they're actually transitioning to that 4-day work week, but a 3-day work week. A lot of companies want to retain the best staff. So is this a good idea?
It is. And what I love about this is they're giving it as an option. Clearly, as you can see by the people sitting around you, it's not for everyone. And so what he said is, who's interested in doing this? And about 25% of his workforce said, we are. And what he did was he put them in a pod. And so there's colleague accountability, because nobody wants to lose this perk. And what's, I think, most instructive about this, he said 0 turnover, and he has a huge stack of applications of people who want to get in on this action.
Okay, let's talk about how many applications. Okay, 400 applications. Yeah. It's pretty remarkable. This franchisee received over 400 applications for full-time staff. So it looks like people are looking for more free time, and that's a shift in our culture.
For sure. So this work from anywhere, work from home culture is really doable in a lot of professions and in a lot of industries. But there's a whole segment of people who it's not suitable for. And so this is a way to provide an option, a flexible option that allows people to live their whole lives instead of having to do everything on a pre-written, predetermined schedule. So the lesson here is one size does not fit all. And I think the applicability for this may work in some other industries. But what you've got to think about, if you're in charge of a shift or a department or a company, don't get stuck in, we've always done it this way, 8 to 5 people, not 801, because regardless of what your people do, in most cases, there's a way to give them flexibility and choice. And the key here is you've got to ask people, get your team involved in coming up with options and be willing as a leader to pilot them. Make it clear up front that this is not a promise that we're going to keep with this, but let's try some things and see how they work. And if you do that and you're willing to be flexible, take input from your team and try things, the talent shortage will not hit you nearly as hard as it's hitting those organizations who are trying to get back to the way it once was.
Yeah, the way it once was is over, and we're in a new era. We only have about 20 seconds. Do you think that this impacts the Great Resignation? You kind of touched on that just now, saying, you know, people need more staff, but the quiet quitting that we're seeing, obviously this is one cure.
It is. So giving people options with the ability to live their lives and work is one of the things that they're looking for. And if you create that for them and it works for both parties, you will keep them. The Great Resignation will not hit you nearly as hard as it's hitting those organizations who, you know, are really sticking their head in the sand when it comes to flexibility.
Julie Bauke, thank you so much for being with us. Right now, Marnie Hughes is up with NewsNation Live. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.